There we go. And we are live. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Richest Steve in Atlanta. I'm your host, Stevie Steve, and we are back at y'all with episode number 36. Hey, it is a beautiful Wednesday to go live and be here with y'all. So make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment, y'all. Leave a comment. We got a few topics for y'all today, starting with Trump serves customers at McDonald's. We're going to end it with Rotimi on not spending any of his power check. So we got two topics here for y'all today. Both will be very informative, but I'm not going to keep y'all too long today. So let's go ahead and get right into the first topic of the day. Trump serves customers at McDonald's. Y'all already know why he's serving customers at McDonald's. He's been trolling Vice President Harris since she started campaigning, talking about some she worked at McDonald's. He claims she hasn't. I personally think she probably did, but you know how Trump is. Hey, he is what he is. But he's being a super troll right now. Super troll. An amazing troll. And he decided to show up at a McDonald's and serve some people. So let's go ahead and get into the video.
Put him in standing up, right? Correct. Well, you're an expert at this, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you done this? How long have you been?
I've been working with McDonald's 10 plus.
10 plus. All different jobs. She doing a good job?
Does an excellent job.
She better, right?
Does an excellent job.
This is beautiful. Let's go.
All right.
How many would you put in a bag like this? Like 6? You could? 6
No,
mediums?
5 is fine.
5?
I would pick the most. A first order did 3 medium fries, and they waiting for you.
Okay, very good. That's good. Oh, I see. Now I'm going to see that. Oh, that's your customer out there.
Yes.
Wow, it's pretty good. Okay, let's say.
You better be happy to be working at that McDonald's.
Look at this guy. He's a MAGA guy all the way.
Okay, so for this first order, yeah.
Well, that's a good-looking group. Hello, everybody. This is not a normal situation, is it? What a good-looking family. How did you produce those good-looking kids? Oh, they look like they look like the what? How are you? Nice to see you. Thank
All
you.
right. They did this order right here.
Thank you. And there'll be no charge. Trump is paying for it. Is that okay? Oh, you're going to some extra stuff.
Lord
Okay,
Trump.
This is all on Trump.
Oh, hold on.
I'm allowed to do that, right?
Yeah.
Let's check and make sure it's everything you said it would
It's
be.
better be. It's going to be the best yet. I made it myself.
You're the man. Make America
That's
great.
it. Right. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good time. Have a good time. That's great.
So as y'all see, he over there serving customers at McDonald's. I personally think he's doing an okay job. Number one, he's moving slow. He talking too much. Trump, you need to get to work. That's too much talking, too much chit-chatting, and all that extra. Nah, that wouldn't run smooth in my restaurant. In my McDonald's, nah, you talking too much. But besides that, I think this play was very smart. It was very cool. Very strategic for him to do this play, just because he's always trolling VP Harris that she doesn't work at McDonald's, that she never worked there. Besides that, though, I think a service job is great for anybody. I think everybody should personally have a service job where they have to serve people in one way or another. As y'all seen Trump right here, he got some skills on loading the bag and doing all that. That's just working skills. But he also had some time to interact with his customers and talk to them. So his communication skills also, he already has good communication skills. He wants to compliment everybody. He's doing all that. But a regular person would get a chance to work on their communication skills. So, for example, I used to work at Walmart. That was my service job. That was the service I did. I used to cut meat in the deli and I used to serve people out the hot plates that we had out there. It was a lot of things that I learned from there because you had thousands of different customers. People coming in there, they having a good day. You got people in there, they having an okay day. You got people coming in there, they have a bad day. You got people with all these questions. You got people that want to talk to you too much. You might not be having a good day. So it's a whole bunch of different things that come from it. But in that service job, you get a few things. You first off, you learn how to work. That's a skill that you have to gain because people just don't know how to work right off the muscle. Like some people, they're not good workers. So this gives you a chance to actually learn how to work. You get some working skills, you get some team working skills because you're usually not there by yourself. But then you get some communication skills, you talking to all these people. But I got some sales skills as well because I worked in the deli department. We have a whole bunch of different options on that menu. So people come in there, they have questions. As you work there, you start to learn, okay, this is what people like. This is our top seller. This is what people usually don't like. Okay. All right. So they asking for this, they asking for that. And you just learn how to sell people on certain things. If people come over to the deli counter, they don't know what they want. I tell them, yeah, do you like Cajun stuff? That's our top seller, the Cajun turkey breast. Y'all see, I still remember that. It's our top seller. Everybody loves it. Do you want to taste? Yeah, let me taste it. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, and then they'll go get a pound of that. That's just how that works. So it's a lot of skills that you can gain from working at a McDonald's or any service restaurant as well. So I know Trump ain't never worked at no service job in his life. Trust me, we all know he ain't never worked at no service job in his life. So him being here, working with these people, kudos to him. Kudos to him. Let's continue the video a little bit though.
How cute is it?
Car.
The next car?
Yes, they get both bags.
You like them both at the same time?
Yes, that is right.
Hello, how are
Trump
you?
suck at being worked.
We love you. Give you a thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will. I promise. Thank you very much. That's on you. Okay? Have a good time. Thank you very much. I'll see you at the White House. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, fellas. Come on. We have another order coming in.
And this is their
That's
order.
thousands of people. Hello. How are you? What a beautiful woman. Look at a beautiful girl. It's like the perfect looking person. That's your compliment. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Mom. Look at Mom over there. Thank you very much. Thank you, darling. You have a great mom? Good or great? That's right. You know what to say. Thank you very much. Thank you, darling. Wow.
See, he having some photo ops. He talking to the people. That's what you can get as a regular person working there. If you aren't too stressed out, if you don't let the job get to you, it's a lot that you can gain from these service jobs. And all these people just driving around, they having a great time talking to Trump. They happy as all get out to
You
see
doing a
him.
good job.
Okay, these are nice people we're meeting. Huh?
Yes, and this is so you hear one
Yeah. Larry, look at this guy. I'm not going to mess with him. Huh? How you doing? Hello.
He's-
How are you? Your new baby. How are you? Doing great. How are you? So this is compliments of me, okay? All right. You go have a good time. Don't eat too much, right? Have a great day. Thank you, man. You take care. Thank you, honey. Have a good time. Thank you. It's cute. This is fun. I could do this all day. I wouldn't mind this job. I like this job. I think I might come back and do it again.
Thank you.
I'm sure you will want to. I'm sure you will want to, Trump. I ain't gonna lie. You got it easy, sir. You over there staying. I told you working slow. You slow rolling. Nah, you gotta pick up the speed a little bit. And you getting a little chatty with a lot of folks. It's times where you do get chatty, but he getting real chatty. And do y'all notice how he like to put his name on everything too? Courtesies of Trump. This one me. That's what he tried to do with them stimmy checks.
Look at that. Look at that.
Thank you, Mr. President. You made it possible for ordinary people like us to meet.
You're not
I
ordinary.
mean, thank you so much.
You are
for
not
everything
ordinary.
you do.
I can see.
pray for you, and you are the type of person we want to be the president.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much.
So nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, I took a bullet. That's
Thank you, Mr. President.
when you think about it, I guess that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
One
Beautiful wife.
picture?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you so Thank you.
Thank you
Have a
very
good
much.
day. God bless you.
Great honor. Have fun.
Okay,
And then,
President Trump, this will be your next order, the next order.
Both of them?
Got
Trump, you only
Hello,
done served like
everybody.
5 people.
I'm having a lot of fun here, everybody.
Oh
Look
my
at,
God! Oh
look
my
at the
God!
fake, look at all the fake news over there. Hello, everybody.
You can fake this,
And you
right?
know, this is compliments of Trump, okay?
Compliments of Trump.
Mr. President,
Yes.
please don't let the United States become Brazil, my native Brazil.
Oh, we'll keep it
Please,
good.
please, please.
We're going to make it better than ever, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure, Mr. President.
Compliments of Trump.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you over there. How you doing?
Oh my God.
Have a good time.
Thank
Nice
you.
to see
You
you.
too.
Bye, darling. Have a good time. Thank you. How good are these people?
Did you order anything yourself?
I'm going to take plenty. I'm going to definitely have French fries for the plane. Have you seen the people over there? That is thousands of people. It's great. Huh? How are you? Nice to see you. Here's my guy. Great cinematographer.
Y'all heard him. He having that size contest. I just heard somebody in the background say how much you getting paid. Let's hear. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what he say.
Not enough.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. So what you saying, Trump? People at McDonald's need a raise? I ain't gonna lie now. Hey, McChickens already cost like $2.15 now. I used to get a McChicken for $1. Everybody definitely deserves a working wage, but they need to figure out some way to keep these prices down. Lord, McChicken's already $2. It's crazy.
I want more. I want more money. No, I'm big. I'll tell you what. It's a great franchise. It's a great company, and they've been very, very nice. And come on, you know, if you look at really what's happening, look at the crowd over there. Look how happy.
You work 15 minutes and you talking about some I need to get paid more. Hey, y'all heard it from the president himself. McDonald's workers deserve more money. Y'all heard it from the former president himself. McDonald's workers need more money.
Everybody is. They're happy because they want hope. They need hope, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to give, much more than hope. We're going to take hope and make it fact.
Mr. President, you actually have worked at McDonald's now.
Now I have worked at McDonald's. I've now worked for 15 minutes more than Kamala. Okay, she never worked here. I've now worked 15 minutes more than Kamala. So,
like I said, this whole stunt was just to troll VP Harris about working at McDonald's, y'all. There's a I think honestly funny, good publicity joke of the election. Okay, let me go put some money where my mouth is and go work at McDonald's 15 minutes longer than VP Harris did. I think it's funny. I think he's playing to one of his strengths, which is trolling. He did all his things, shaking hands, kissing babies. Y'all seen the babies going by. He telling them they're beautiful and everything, talking to people. They planned and had different demographics of people drive by. He got to talk to them, you feel me? So I think this was a win for Trump. I'm not gonna lie. Not as in he gave us anything that we needed. No, we didn't get anything that we needed, but publicity stunt. Publicity stunt into double down on the things that he said about VP Harris. That's really all this is. Didn't really get anything from it, but I want to talk about it because it's funny. Y'all know I do like to troll as well. So trolling is something that I definitely will laugh at. Trump, A+ for this troll. That's what I think. I think it was A+ for trolling. He said what he needed to say. And then he move on to the next thing. It's not really much to say about this, other than I will say, like I said, If Trump can work at McDonald's for 15 minutes, you can too. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know how y'all feel about Trump working at McDonald's. He had a good 15-minute stint, a good 15-minute troll. He got back on that plane and was out. Got to going. Let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. Next and final topic. Rotimi on not spending any of his power checks. If y'all know Rotimi, he sings, he acts, but he was on Vlad, had an interview on Vlad where he was talking about how he spends his money and what he does with his money. And he said he didn't spend any of his power checks. So I think this is a video we definitely all can get a lot from. And I'm not going to waste much more time. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
What was interesting was you made, your money from Power, and you were on for 6 seasons, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't actually spend any of your Power money until you were done with the show.
Yeah.
Were you investing your money? Were you putting it in the stock market or anything else like that? Or were you just keeping it in cash?
So the best thing that I did was my dad and I came up with a plan. And during the time that I was working with Fifth and I got my deal, literally I started getting bookings and shows and hostings and endorsement deals. So what I had to do was I said, I'm going to save all my bread, all these big checks, and put that up and live off of the music money that I was making.
Did y'all not just hear what he said? So he has 2 forms of income, or more than 2, but he's talking about what he did. And there's some key points in there too, because he wasn't by himself. Like he said, me and my dad came up with a plan. So he had somebody to help guide him along the way, which is a major step up for him through his process, because he didn't have to figure it out on his own. So you can tell that his dad had a very much had something to do with his development when it comes to his financial literacy. But he said it, period, and this is how a lot of people should do. He didn't spend any of his power checks, and he lived strictly off of his music. Strictly off of his music, which is, he lived below his means. That's exactly what he did. He was living below his means. He could have spent all of that money on $1 million houses, on chains, on cars. But instead, he decided to do something that is not really smiled upon in our community. He decided to put away some of that money and do some things with it, instead of just spending it all just because he got this big break. Like I said, he had a lot of guidance along the way, which is one of the big things that I heard when he said it, because he didn't have to figure this thing out by himself.
So it was my rent being paid, my food being paid, everything, lifestyle being paid from how much I was making as an artist. And that basically changed, the trajectory of my life after that, because I had millions of dollars saved up when I was done with these 6 years, but I was able to live. So again, I tell artists, man, don't think of the temporary, bro. Like it's not about the now. Like if you get a big advance, take a piece of that, pay your rent off for the year, and put that up, because that money is not forever. You know what I mean?
You see, he's giving advice this is advice for us all. This is just not for no artists, no people who make a lot of money, all of that. You need to be living below your means with your paychecks, with all this stuff. You need to, pay off your needs. You have rent, you have utilities, you may have car payments. But at the end of the day, when you have a whole bunch of wants and your wants is expensive cars, expensive clothes, jewelry, you're putting yourself at a deficit. He had 6 seasons of power that he was putting away, and he was living below his means the whole time. That means anything that y'all see that he had during that time, all coming off his music that he made. This is brilliant thinking. Brilliant thinking. He set himself so far ahead. Like he said, his trajectory went through the roof. It was going like this, but on the money aspect, you living off of only your music money, your music deals, what you get from doing your music, and you putting up the millions of dollars that you got from Power for 6 seasons. Hey, we all can take from that. We need to start living under our means, making some sacrifices, and putting that money that we have to the side so that it can start doing some compounding on the back end for us and working for us in a totally different way.
So, and I learned that from being in the boss situation before, where it was like, this could end tomorrow. So once I did that, I put like 20% of it into stocks. The first thing that I did with the money that I had, the first thing I did was I bought a house and bought 3 different properties in Atlanta, bought a mansion in Nigeria, and bought my parents a house. So real estate was taking over because I knew that once I get this cashed out, now I have these assets that I don't have to worry about. And if I sell these in 2-3 years, they're going to be worth, hopefully a couple million. So that was my mindset, but it was all about preservation, and then knowing that like all of this is temporary. So if I know that I have 3 possible retirement plans paid off, that in 20-30 years, if I just keep these properties, I can say, oh, let me get my 4 million, let me get my 3 million, let me get my 2.5 and be right back. So that was my mindset, because again, it's not worth all of it.
He's speaking some stuff for real. He's speaking some stuff for real. Because in the long run, this is what I think a lot of people, we just think so here and now that we don't really think about even 2 months ahead. You get a big splash of money, it's gone immediately. Like, what can I do with this money now? And we're not thinking, okay, how can I use this money now to positively impact me in my future? Like he said, he put 20% in the stocks, and then he immediately started thinking about his retirement plans. He bought houses. I know when athletes buy houses, they're purely doing it I bought my mama a house. That's period. That's literally all they doing. Like, I bought my mama a house. Then you go spend all that money on your friends, your family, and everything else in your life. So that stuff definitely does not help you at all, your future. Like he said, you need some dang, it's not perseverance. It's not, you just need to think about your future with a lot of the money purchases that you make today. Let's continue.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the difference when you look at people who understand money and people who don't.
Yeah.
Like, all the money I made from Vlad TV, I invested into the stock market.
Amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
And, Google stock, Amazon stock, Tesla stock, like all those went up.
Yeah.
And then, eventually, like, I bought a house a few years ago. I was able to buy it in cash.
Yeah.
And I know what you mean. It's an incredible feeling knowing that this is yours. You have the deed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The bank doesn't have the deed.
No, it's mine.
You have the deed. You just have to pay for the property taxes. And when you said preservation, that's so important, because people who know money and who have money, they're trying to preserve their money and slowly grow it.
Yeah.
When you don't have money, you're trying to flip it.
Yeah.
You're trying to bet it all,
Absolutely.
which usually ends up in you losing it all.
Absolutely, bro. And
yeah,
that is definitely, I think, one of the big things that I see with people who have money and people who, I ain't gonna lie, they have money, but they don't have money. People who have money but don't have money, y'all, they spend it fast. Like it's like a fast life. Scammers, drug dealers, athletes, rappers. You can kind of tell like they don't really have money like that because they just spend it all so quick and easy. It all looks like fast money. But people who they trying to preserve that money, there you go. There you go. When I see people trying to preserve money and think about the future, they might not even be as technically rich as some of the scammers and athletes, but you know that in the long run, it seems like they're going to be better off than a lot of the rappers and everybody else who they just don't have the financial literacy or the financial want to do any of that. So some people they don't want to do right. So I think that is a big difference. I can't wait until the day that I will be able to have some paid off real estate. I think that would definitely be a big thing for me. Like, dang, I got paid off real estate. Don't have to worry about paying the bank no more. Pretty much always have a home as long as I'm paying these taxes. That would definitely be a big deal for me. I'm not even I feel I know that's going to be a big deal for me. That's definitely one thing that I'm aiming towards. And people who also don't have money yet, we do be trying to look for a flip, trying to flip that money, get it in, get it out, double it up real quick. And a lot more people who already have it, they definitely kind of move slower with it. They put it in longer. They think long term instead of short term. A lot of us, even me, I've said I thought short term on some things, whereas I need to be looking at a bigger picture on a lot of things down the road, especially when it comes to my stock journey. Because y'all know a little while ago, I had first started my stock journey. I seen the market was going down, y'all, and I stopped investing. I sure did. I stopped investing short term thinking. And then I look at it now and I'm like, if I would have listened and just put in the amount that I was going to put in every week, I would have been up right now. But I missed 2 years of growth just because I was looking short term and I lost out, y'all. I lost out. So that just is what it is.
And I learned that very early. Like once I said, okay, you have this money, you're good now. You're making enough money as an artist to sustain your lifestyle for the next 2-3 years while you're filming this show. So you're good. Why spend and buy this chain? Why do this? Why do that? Who are you trying to impress? Like girls already like you. You're already lit. What do you need to buy this car for? You live in New York. You don't need a car. So it was all of these things that was like, nah, man, just chill, just save your bread because it's going to come back in order. And what ended up happening is at this point, years later, one of those homes is now paying for the build of my big home, so it worked out and we just keep flipping it like that. So an investment that I did 5-6 years ago has paid off for now. And I think, we don't explain that enough to the youth. Everything is so temporary and, everybody's so insecure these days that they got something to prove when you don't got to do that. You know what I mean? Everybody got, I want the biggest this, biggest that. Nah, man, just be you. And if you're lit enough, you are who you are as a person is just gonna stay, be the calling card for your success.
Yeah, he ended
She's
that
the
off.
worst
He ended
vice
that off
president.
perfect. He ended that off perfect because he ended off telling us that it's not what's on the outside that matters. That's what a lot of us. That's the reason a lot of us are spending the money that we spend. We, as a Black culture, live in the flashiness in showing our wealth. That's what we do. We show our wealth. I think you're not really showing your wealth. I think you're faking it. A lot of people do fake it. So you try to stunt on it when you don't really have it. But that is what it is. I think because we don't have and we feel like we don't have, we want to show people that, yeah, I do have. Did that make sense? That makes sense. It's like we have to wear it, but everybody has that joke about the rich white man who wears Skechers. You feel me? So it's like he said, who are you? Like, you don't have to do this for other people. Are we doing it for other people? And another thing he said, keep your lifestyle the same when you start getting to that money, y'all. When you start getting to the money, keep your lifestyle the same. You get a new job, stay down for a little while. Stay down. Like he said, he was already getting his money off of his music. When he got power, he didn't go buy a new car. We have to stay down for a little while. I definitely stayed down. I was able to pay off my student loans. Like I said, I don't have to worry about that right now. I'm still staying down as we speak while staying at home, paying cheaper rent than I would if I went and bought out my own spot. Staying down. I have a roommate. Staying down. That's what it's all about, y'all. You got to stay down so that you can actually be up and not be living paycheck to paycheck. Like your living should not upgrade just because you got a raise or you got a better job. I kept my college car for as long as it could until that transmission went out. I definitely kept it as long as I could. Once that transmission went out, though, yeah, all right. I've been putting a lot into this car. It's time to go on and switch it up. But still, at that, I'm still living below my means. I stayed down long enough to where I could afford it, and I must continue staying down to pay that off, to start me a business, to pay for a home, and get ahead in life, because I don't want to be out here fronting for y'all, looking like the richest Steve in Atlanta. Y'all know I can look like the richest Steve in Atlanta, but I want to show you. I really want to be that. Really want to be that. Which is why y'all might see me wear some of the same clothes. Go look through the YouTube videos. Go look through them. You'll see I've been making videos for a little while. You'll see some of the same clothes appear in and out. Sure will. Hey man, y'all let me know if y'all gained anything from that. I know I did. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and leave a comment as well. That was our last topic of the day, y'all. Like I said, we was gonna keep it short and sweet today. We're not taking too long. Some checkups. This is actually my last week back home. Y'all know I only been here 2 weeks, so that's why this going quick. Cause I've been trying to relax while still working, just trying to enjoy being home for the little 2 weeks that I have been. I don't think it's been long enough, but we gonna go back to work, go back to grinding, go back, get some more money, and keep this thing pushing, because this is the time to do it. I don't want to be doing it when I'm old. So I'm gonna work hard while I'm young so that we can get to this next phase in life. Because we got some things that I want to, some things in 2025 that I want to prosper through. So the winter arc is still in effect. We grinding. I've been going to the gym, not as much since I've been home. I just ain't had it ain't my schedule's been all the way off. Like Lord. So once I get back there, that I think the winter grind will be in full lockdown mode, because I'll be feeling like a straight hermit out there, just straight grinding all the time. Literally, that's the whole mode that it is. Grind mode, winter arc mode, 100% away from people. All there is to do for me is work and chase my purpose and my dreams. So that's definitely it. Other things, make sure y'all tap into Heartfelt Conversations. Thursday, what is that? October 24th, we will be live on that. So y'all come join in on that. Interact with us. It's going to be a good time. I already got some good topics that I done found. So it should be a great time. We got a special guest on there. Y'all see who that is. Hey, y'all follow my other channel, Heartfelt Conversations, and Steve versus the World. I haven't been really posting on Steve versus the World lately. The consistency on that has been down, but I haven't been feeling like daily vlogging. Like I say, y'all, I already have 2 channels. 3 is pushy. It's very pushy, especially when I'm trying to grind like I am. But I have that channel for when I'm doing things fun. So I will drop a video on there probably. I'm going to a Halloween event. So I will definitely be recording at that so that I can get some content out on there. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have going on. So I'll see y'all next week in Sweden. We will not be live, y'all. Everything will be cut. No more live out there. No more live out there. My timing be pretty much, yeah. And I want the quality to still be good. My Wi-Fi be trash out there. So, yeah. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure that y'all like, subscribe, and leave a comment on your way out the door. Peace, love, and riches. I'm out.